Hello friends, the title of the video is India's Rising Capitalism in Low Income Democracy. The National Food Security Act 2013 was an act of parliament which aims to provide subsidized food grains to approximately 1.3 billion Indian people. India's contemporary economic structure has three pillars. India has the fifth largest concentration of listed dollar billionaires after US, Russia, China and Germany. India has the third largest middle class after China and USA. Similarly, India has the single largest concentration of poor. The first two pillars, that is billionaires and middle class, are the principal drivers of economic growth. But the third pillar, that is poor people, are not the economic driver, but is a significant driver of politics. The bottom third of India's does not get the enough calories per day. Being underfed, the bottom third is also routinely sick. The hungry and sick can't be productive workers, even if they want to be. Market can't help them all that much. The poor, if fed or nourished well, also do better in the marketplace. They lift themselves and contribute to the society. This is in part the arguments of Amartya Sen. In the West, a welfare state emerged only after the societies had become rich. While the democracies might have been instituted in the late 18th and 19th century, universal franchise came a century later. Unlike the West, independent India has had universal franchise right from the beginning despite mass poverty. After 7 decades, the pressure towards a welfare state are being felt all over the polity. Just as India's low-income democracy is a historic novelty, the welfare state is also emerging at a low per capita income. To conclude, food security is the price India's rising capitalism might have to pay for functioning in a low-income democracy. Thank you for watching my video.